Weeks passed under the sweltering Egyptian sun, and each day the workers toiled away at the colossal figure, chipping away with rhythmic precision. Kato, ever curious, returned often, slipping through the construction site unnoticed, like a shadow among the workers. Though still young, he felt a magnetic pull toward the emerging form of the Sphinx, a figure that seemed to grow out of the earth itself. Every visit filled him with awe, especially when he watched the skilled sculptors working tirelessly on the body of the lion. But one thing troubled Kato. The face remained hidden behind wooden scaffolding, a mystery yet to be revealed. The workers spoke of it in hushed tones, as though the face held a secret fit that even they could not fully understand. The air buzzes with the hum of workers. Dust rises from the ground as chisel strikes stone. Kato crouches behind a large pile of stones, eyes fixed on two sculptors resting under a nearby tent. The older man in Ain, with a rough beard and deep-set wrinkles from years of labor, wipes sweat from his brow furrowed with concern. Weeks passed under the sweltering Egyptian sun, and each day the workers toiled away at the colossal figure, chipping away with rhythmic precision. Kato, ever curious, returned often, slipping through the construction site unnoticed, like a shadow among the workers. Though still young, he felt a magnetic pull toward the emerging form of the Sphinx, a figure that seemed to grow out of the earth itself. Every visit filled him with awe, especially when he watched the skilled sculptors working tirelessly on the body of the lion. But one thing troubled Kato. The face remained hidden behind wooden scaffolding, a mystery yet to be revealed. The workers spoke of it in hushed tones, as though the face held a secret fit that even they could not fully understand. The air buzzes with the hum of workers. Dust rises from the ground as chisel strikes stone. Kato crouches behind a large pile of stones, eyes fixed on two sculptors resting under a nearby tent. The older man in Ain, with a rough beard and deep-set wrinkles from years of labor, wipes sweat from his brow furrowed with concern.
The face of Egypt.
Kato's mind swirled with thoughts racing like the wind that swept across the desert. Could this statue really embody everything Egypt stood for? Its power, its wisdom, its eternal, unshakable spirit? The more he watched, the more he felt an inexplicable connection to the Sphinx, as though it were not just a tribute to the pharaoh, but a symbol of something far greater and more enduring. The lion's massive body already loomed large, its paws stretched protectively across the sand, exuding an aura of invincible strength. But the face remained shrouded in mystery, waiting to be revealed. Kato sneaks closer, stepping carefully between piles of stone and tools. Workers chant as they hoist blocks into place. He stops just beyond the edge of the scaffolding, staring up at the immense figure. The Sphinx's body is mostly complete, its muscular form etched into the limestone. But still, the face remains veiled, hidden behind thick beams of wood and ropes that dangle like vines. Kato's heart races. Every day, Kato eagerly watched the workers chisel away at the lion's massive body, its majestic shape emerging more clearly with each passing week, as though the stone itself was awakening. The paws, the strong shoulders, the muscular frame, it was all coming to life, each strike of the hammer adding to its imposing presence. But the face remained hidden behind scaffolding, cloaked in secrecy, as though it were waiting for the perfect moment to make its grand reveal. Kato could feel it deep within his bones. There was something magical about that face, something that held the true essence and power of the Sphinx. He could barely contain his excitement, yearning for the day when the face would finally emerge from the shadows. One evening, as the sun sets in brilliant shades of gold and purple, Kato notices the master sculptor, Mirasank, sitting alone on a small dune, sketching in the sand with a long stick. The lines form intricate patterns, a rough outline of the Sphinx's face. Kato hesitates, but curiosity pushes him forward.
Excuse me, sir. How do you know what the face should look like?
A curious one, I see. Sit with me, boy. The face, my child, is not just a face, it is a vision. A vision of power, yes, but also wisdom. It will live on long after we are gone.
And you see all that in the stone?
I see it not just in the stone, but in the desert itself. The Sphinx is as old as the sands we walk upon. It has always been here, waiting for us to reveal it.
Merisank's words lingered in Kato's mind like whispers carried on calm the desert wind, swirling in his thoughts long after the conversation ended. The idea that the Sphinx had always existed, silently hidden beneath the earth, waiting for the hands of men to free it from its stone prison, filled Kato with wonder. It was as though the statue had been there since the dawn of time, a secret guardian of Egypt's soul, and only now was it being revealed. Kato felt a deep and growing connection to the Sphinx, as if its creation was entwined with his own destiny. The Sphinx was no longer just a monument to him. It was a living, breathing embodiment of Egypt's enduring strength, timeless wisdom, and indomitable courage, standing eternal in the sands. That night, Kato sneaks out of his home and returns to the site under the cover of darkness. The workers are gone, the site eerily quiet, with only the soft whispers of the desert wind. The scaffolding looms over him like the skeleton of some ancient beast. Kato approaches the Sphinx, placing his small hand on the rough, cool stone of its body. In the stillness of the night, Kato stood before the Sphinx, feeling the cold limestone beneath his fingers. The Sphinx, even incomplete, seemed alive with power, its presence almost overwhelming in the moonlight. Kato could sense the future greatness of the statue, the way it would watch over Egypt for eternity, a guardian not just of the pharaoh's tomb, but of the land itself. Kato closed his eyes, imagining the moment when the scaffolding would fall, and the face of the Sphinx, Khafre's face, would finally be revealed to the world. As the first light of dawn creeps over the horizon, Kato returns home, his mind still buzzing with thoughts of the Sphinx. He crawls into bed, but sleep eludes him. All he can think about is the face, the part of the statue that remains a mystery. Kato's dreams had grown larger than ever before, expanding like the vast horizon stretching beyond the desert. The seeds of inspiration had firmly taken root in his heart, nurtured by the wise words of Merisank and the awe-inspiring sight of the Sphinx rising from the shifting sands, an ancient giant being reborn. To Kato, the Sphinx was more than just a monument. It had become a symbol of what could be achieved when vision and determination worked together, when human hands brought divine ideas to life. The power and resilience it represented stirred something deep within him. Though still a boy, Kato knew with certainty that one day he too would leave his mark on the world, just as the Sphinx would leave its eternal mark on the sands of Egypt as standing tall against the test of time and history.